Well, quick run through. Kirby Stevens, we went up this route, I believe. Ended up in Nateby, I think. But we worked our way up over all the fields and managed to get straight back on track. We then moved up onto the 9 standards. And then following the path that said May to July, we cracked on through to the path which then took us onto the lane. Right, so from out of Boggy Dales we went to the Boggy Dales, Raven Heat. So from there, so we came out of the Dales, went to Raven Heat, which is the little Yorkshire farm, and then worked our way down into the valley. The further down we got, I think we went to, where is it, Keld should be here, with the little place for a bite to eat just there, which was fantastic. After that, like I said, we followed the path all the way down through there, and I think that shot where I threw my drone was roughly, yeah, I think it was along here, so really nice. We moved on through the villages. Gunner, absolute pants, nothing was open, not even a human in sight. I think they're all vampires or something. Anyway, we carried on, and we moved all the way through Swadale, so all the way through, which was absolutely beautiful. Come up to Harlath, and that was quiet as well, no living soul. And then basically we finished off at Reef, but I think the campsite is, you go through Reef to the other end, and it's just on the other side. Right, so today we're probably going to pop up into the village in Reef and get a few bites to eat, and then crack on, because we want to make it to Richmond today. So we're going to work our way all the way up through this pathland. I think there's a few beautiful little villages to go through, especially Marsk. I think that's a place where there's a nice little church with something, a good bite to eat. I believe this is all high ground, so we're going to cut through and follow it through all the way to Richmond. So the plan is to get to there. If we can get any further, we will. It's as simple as that. Morning. Feeling eyes up, still puffy. Day 6. Had a little bit of soup for this morning. Tents are in the background. Paid for the campsite on the end of Reef, which is, I think it's £16 for 2 little tents or 2 people. You get a shower down the end as well, 20p for that. So no matter where you go on the coast goes, everybody wants a bit of you. Aaron's just arriving back from the shower. Fresh as a daisy. Feeling good, feeling optimistic, ready to go. So we're going to try and hit Richmond today and a bit further. So, catch you in a bit.
Right, so this is the start of day 6. This was our humble abode last night, this little spot here. My tent was there. Phil's was just there. It's a nice little campsite actually. We got late last night. It's about 8:30. It was a long day. It was about 26 miles in total. Felt good except for that last 6 mile slog along the road. I think we both felt the monotony of that one. We were going to wild camp, but it got that late and it was starting to lose light that we just thought we'd find somewhere easy. And to be honest with you, it's not too bad. I mean, quite tranquil and peaceful. Today we're going to do a shorter one because we've banked quite a few miles now because we've had 20+ mile days for the last 5 days. So today we'll probably do sort of 10 to 15 depending on how we feel, and then it's basically a couple of 20 milers and we're at the end. So we've bashed it out. So it's been good. And my feet, touch wood, are holding out good at the moment, so get cracking.
Right, so just a quick update on, if you like, the places where we've stopped. So first night, Ennerdale, the end of the lake. Second day was at Gwarsdale Tarn.
Yep.
Third night was in Chap, which was in the pods. Fourth night was
Pennine View.
Pennine View campsite.
That was wicked. I actually really like that. Bar was brilliant.
Best place by far because we were right beside the bar.
Yeah.
That's a little rhyme for that one. All right. And then basically tonight, which is in another campsite, which we'll update that, or I'll put it on the bottom of the screen down somewhere later.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to move on. We're going to pop back up into the village, actually. And obviously the village, we're still in his reef. We're just going to pop back up there and see if we can get a little snack to eat before we go. Leave no trace. Back in the corner. Nothing there. Cool. So, yeah. Anyway, catch you in a bit. So we're just saying goodbye now to the place where we stopped last night. Which it doesn't even say what it's called here, does it?
No.
What a beautiful little country lane. Oh, trekking. If we had the chance, we'd just have a little dip in that river, wouldn't we? It's a pity it's got a bit of a spit on, hasn't it? It's been a wet day so far, but luckily the coast to coast takes us up into a little bit of a wood past Reef. Go a bit of road walking, then you end up going up onto a high path, or it keeps continuing to go up. This is the track that I'm on. You can't see much of it, but alright, continue up and away. That is an extremely steep incline. You look down the bottom, there's a couple of lads from Toronto. Couple of lovely young lads from Toronto. Oh, wow, man. That was a climb. Yeah. Oh. Saving the bees, man. Morning, lads. Morning. Cheers, my dear sweetheart. I think you might be wrong. I think it's just a route. Right, so we're going to go down here, and as you can see across the field behind the tree, just above the tree though, right over in the distance, you can see some kind of monument with a hole in the middle. So we're going to head towards that, I think. I hope. Yeah, apparently so. And this is why rain might stop here, because of all the food that was on show.
Nice spread.
Oh, plasters. That was, without a doubt, the best care package ever, weren't it?
Oh yeah.
Super Uber. Really nice place to stop.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
All stocked up on chocolate.
Stocked up, had a drink. But that is possibly the best care package we've had so far. The best honesty box. So when you go in there, don't forget to put your name in the book. Oh, knees, 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 knees. Oh, oh, ow, 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 ow. I kind of feel it'd be one of them kind of places, you know. You gonna get wet? Oh yeah. I'll go and do this, because I ain't watching me on camera, to be honest, are I? We've got about a 4-mile trek now to Richmond village. That's about it. I think we might restock and then move on after Richmond village. Don't know what we're going to get to after that. Should be hopefully a little bit further towards Danby Wiske. You can only see. That path goes up there. Yeah. I didn't think of that. The rolling hills, man. It's just taking it out of me, something rotten.
Killer.
Oh, that's blinding, that is, isn't it? Right, we just arrived into Richmond village. First thing on the agenda, get some dirty little pie or something, restock and get ready to go off again. Just going to try and do a wild camp tonight. I don't seem like there's much around really. Slightly different to what I remember this square. The last time I come down into this square, I believe it was illegal for all squaddies to come down there. Alright, let's get out of here. Go through the stile, alright. Take your time though. I'll just go round it. Right, little update. So we've come past Richmond, come through Richmond, and it's just started off really nice route. Then it's starting getting a little bit field after field after field, so a little bit relentless really. It's just starting to take its toll on Aaron. I think he's back there in the foreground, or in the background, sorry. So yeah, he's a bit shattered, the poor lad. But I think we're both going to have an early night tonight. It looks like we're going to just find a place to wild camp. Did tell him we'll be walking for another 20 minutes yet, so yeah, not exactly chuffed. But he dragged me up them mountains back in the lake, so I'm going to drag him through these fields and get it done. And soon we'll be in Danby Wiske. Is it Danby, whatever, Wiske. And then we'll just crack on for there. Ah, the lovely, beautiful, scenic coasting coast. This goes under the motorway. Oh. The size of that fucking meathead. Right, meathead. How you doing, meathead? So just folks. Just come down the valley, not down the valley, just come down the riverside. And it seems to have changed a few of the routes around here, so just be aware. So over there, don't bother going through the gap in the tree. Hang on, where is it? There. I don't know. It's all changed. They're going to mess you around. So you'll end up coming back down this lane here and then going up there, as in back on the coast to coast. So eventually you get back on it, but it's only a 5-minute detour. I just hope that's the last one. Just waiting on my mate Aaron, who's lagging way behind, and I think it's about time we get to camp, because we've now done from Reef to Richmond, past Catterick Racecourse and beyond. So we're just trying to find a place to camp now. But I'm in high spirits. Yes. Don't just put it in a bag and throw it to the side. Swines. There's Aaron. Go outside, Az. Give us a hey ho. Hey ho. That'll do. Oh, is there one here? It's got to be set up for a day tomorrow, I think, isn't it? Looks like it is. This is more than needed. Yeah. Cups. What's that tiny fridge? What's in the fridge? Milk. Oh yeah. Yeah, got some milk in there. Cup of tea from the local parish council. Obviously for people that are just taking a walk through. How do you feel?
Good now. Probably do another hour.
I'll get the brews on, you just rest your feet. I'll let you go now. Go. see if we can push on to Danby Wiske today. Lovely cup of tea in the last place, weren't it, Az?
Yeah, it was awesome.
So pushing on. We did feel really rubbish and really down just back then. Come way too far. We was going to stop at Richmond village, but thought what the hell, we'll push on. There's a bit of a fun fair going on there, so we thought we'd leave there and just push on. So like I said, off to Danby Wiske, and hopefully find a place to get some digs there tonight. So, all good. Happy as Larry.
Oh, yeah.
And we're still on the 6th day?
Yes,
Still on the 6th. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's wicked, that is. That's just awesome, that is. I like that. I wonder when the last time someone was in that. Hello, Charlie. That's a friendly visitor, aren't you? Look, you're coming back for more, aren't you? Are we going? You're not going to show me the back of your house, are you? Oh, go. You're beautiful, you are, aren't you? Oh, that was good.
Stunning, absolutely.
Proper stallions, though. Look at the veins going through that. Quarter of a mile till Danby Wiske, and that's it. We're gonna pitch up in a campsite there, and hopefully have a nice evening, cook the meals up, and be asleep by about 10:30. Because like I say, it's 9:15 now. So yeah, from Reef to Danby Wiske, I have no idea how many hours, I have no idea how many miles, but it's been a sweet walk. Ain't that right, dear fella?
Certainly is.
Mega shift. Right, so we'll talk in the morning.
So we are just coming into Danby Wiske, or Danby Wiske I think it's called, which means that we've done a 26 miler today. We're about 1.5 miles outside of the village or town, whatever it is. So yeah, we've done a big one, considering we started at 9:30 today, and we weren't intending to go for a long one. We're only going to do sort of 12 miles to the next village, which was Richmond, but we got to Richmond and we felt quite fresh, so we pushed on. Still feeling pretty good at the moment. Feet are starting to get a little bit tired, but I think we can push on for another couple of miles anyway. Get to a campsite or wild camp somewhere, we'll see what happens.
Off to the campsite.
Crazy.
So we must be going back into 90s. Or early 20s.
Early 20s.
20s.
Yeah.
So I hope people that work.
Yeah.
bit of soup just to end the evening after a few beers we've just had. Today has been an eventful day. Okay, didn't think we did, but we've moved from Richmond. We did follow it up. We actually met a couple and we ended up following them for a little bit, and then we went through loads of little fields. We actually lost them, but we continued on the path and made our way through this kind of road. I believe, yeah, straight from Bumping and Swell. You don't go into it, you just go past it. And from that point onwards, we just followed the trail as it is. Follow the trail as it is. Really nice route actually. I quite enjoyed it. Got into Danby Wiske. So today we've come from Reef. Decided to go straight through Richmond and come straight to Danby. So Danby Wiske. Not much more I can say. Obviously tomorrow morning we're going to get up. Got some dirty food booked, and we're just going to head off. Hopefully, maybe try and even hit the moors tomorrow. But for now, soup up, get your head down. Pints were great down the pub, lovely. Night night.